What up, y'all? Tap in, tap in. You tuning into the Real N-Word Growth and Development Show. I'm your host with the most, your boy Doug. I'm known as Goombaya in other parts of the world, man. Tap in, y'all. I want to kick it with y'all for a minute, man. And y'all know the drill. Make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe, John, and make sure you share this to someone that you think might benefit from this other than yourself. You know what I mean? And do yourself a favor as well as myself and hit the bell notification so you'll know when I'm dropping videos and whatnot. You heard? But I want to kick it with y'all for a minute, man. And I want to kick it to y'all about this, yo. If God didn't put it in your story, it's not going to be in your book, big baby. What that mean? This is what that mean. That mean is if God didn't say, if he didn't write that, if that's not going to be a part of your story, it's not going to happen. Huh? It is what it is, man. It's just not going to happen, yo. Like a lot of people feel like, oh, I can do all things within myself and whatnot. Listen, the Most High has to sanction it for it to go down. That's a fact. I don't care what you think you're doing. It is what it is. It's people out here who devoted their lives to accomplishing something. You know what I mean? You got people who went and played ball all their life, man. They ain't go to the NBA. Huh? It's people who try to rap, try to be a musician. Huh? That didn't happen. It's only when he sanctions it. It got even the bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even the bad stuff. He sanctions it. You know what I mean? For some sort of reason, we can't, none of us has the mental capacity to understand God's thinking. None of us. You just have to trust and know that whatever his way is, it's the right way, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Some things you know it already. Some things we don't like. But you got to just go with it. And you got to know that trust that that's the right way. You can't lead to your own understanding. And a lot of times when you see things ain't going your way and you like, nah, man, I need it to go like this. Why he ain't letting it go like this? And then years to come, you find out why that didn't go down. Or you was like, damn, I'm so happy that didn't go down. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. I just want you to know, like, the real key is to give thanks to what you have and pray for what you want to accomplish. You know what I mean? And let your actions be in this aligned with what you're praying for. You know what I'm saying? And if he sees that it fit and he wants to grant it to you, he will. Now the thing about it is he ain't on your timetable. Some things happen faster than most. You know what I mean? Some things you be waiting mad long. Huh? The thing is, sometimes when you wait mad long, it's a testing to see if you were just BSing him. You know what I mean? He already know how you gonna think. You know? And it's really like you gotta have it in yourself to really understand, like, yo, I'm all right either way. And that's usually when you can make things that you dreaming for and and wishing to accomplish really comes through. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about like big things, you know what I mean? Now, You trying to lose weight and whatnot. I mean, you already know. Small little steps, and hopefully you can accomplish that goal. But like when it's something like a big grand gesture, like, I'm trying to be a millionaire, I'm doing this and that, or I want to be famous, or whatever your floats your boat, man. It's all written. It's all written. It's all written, yo. For real, for real. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Because I done seen people who was die hard going hard for what they wanted to. And it did not go down. But did that mean that their life was a total waste? Nah, they wound up getting into something that they totally love. That they didn't even see that in their future. They didn't even see it. You know what I mean? I got a homegirl, right? She played ball. You dig? Ever since we was kids, right? She had mad brothers. She was the only sister. She played ball, right? Boom. I'm talking about all through elementary and junior high school to high school. This chick played ball. Running, after school. I'll see her Saturday morning, Sunday morning, running with the ball, bouncing the ball, running up like miles. Young. In the park playing. You know what I'm saying? Playing against the dudes that was in the hood that was nice. She was playing like the only chick, son. You know what I mean? And if you from around the way, if you watching my joint, man, y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about she was getting busy, son. She had the height and all that. You know what I'm saying? She had perfect height for like a basketball player for female. She was like 5'10", easy 5'10". You know what I'm saying? And she was nice. She did it every day, yo. You know what I mean? She ain't go to no big D1 school, none of that. Think she got hurt. Something happened. It didn't happen. She ain't go to no big D1 school, none of that. But you know what wound up happening? She wound up being one of the illest female coaches in collegiate and women's collegiate ball right now. Right now. Like she done accomplished mad, She done accomplished mad stuff in coaching for women's basketball. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know what it is. You know? It's it's what's written out. What he says is going to go down, that's what's going to go down, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? If you got hurt, that was meant for you to get hurt. You know what I mean? Certain things, a lot of things are meant for it to happen. The lesson in it is the real thing that you need to be searching for. What was the lesson for that? It's a lesson in all of it. Even your blessings is a lesson. Stop me when I'm lying. You know what I mean? So, really, what it's saying is, it goes back to, this the day that the Lord has made, and be glad and rejoice in it. That means every day, just be happy and thankful and keep working towards what you're really trying to get out here. And that's that. Don't be anxious for nothing. It says it in the book. Don't be all anxious up, because a lot of that takes away the joy of just for today. A lot of that, you be all anxious up. You're not thinking about the actual moment that you're in right now. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And that's what it's all about. Just enjoying the moments. Enjoying the ride. As much as cliche that sound, that's what it says. And when you really do that, and you stop looking at the end goal, before you know it, you'll be passing thresholds that you never thought you would pass. You know what I mean? That's why they say overnight success takes 10 years, because once you just work and just do what you do and be grateful for what you're doing and humble and showing gratitude for what you have, you know what I'm saying? Even for come down to the simplest things. Once you really do that and it's not so much focus on the finishing product, it happens. And next thing you know, you're like, damn, it was 10 years ago I started that? Yeah. But now look where you at. Huh? You know what I mean? We all can look back right now on things that you thought you'd never get out of. Some things that you thought it was like, oh man, this is it. This one, this is the big one, Elizabeth. This one. Nah, it got you all through it. Huh? So that's just how you know you move and shake. And then you gotta look at it. We call him the father, right? Right? So when you call him the father, that means we the kids. How many times if you got kids out there and you was a child yourself, when you come to your parents, you asking for stuff and they like some things they give you, some things they don't, and some things you have to wait for. You know what we do? Not all the time. We was a happy camper waiting. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you getting things too much, you start being ungrateful for them. You know what I mean? So it's just like that. And then the things he say you can't have, we get all mad about. And then you just think about it later on, like, damn. Yeah, I was in the 6th grade and I wanted a motorcycle. Yeah, that probably wasn't a good idea. Good thing they didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't give your kid that just got a license a Ferrari, even though you got the bread to get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it'd be when it comes down to, yo, can you elevate my life to this certain status, or give me this certain type of bread, or give me this certain type of person in my life because I want to be married, or whatever, give me the kids. Yo, you gotta be ready for it. And he's the only one that knows you're gonna be ready, and he knows if that's a part of your life. It's some wonderful people out there who don't have no kids, who want them. And you're like, damn, he didn't write that in their life. You know what I'm saying? At least at this moment. Who knows? They might have kids all laid up in life like how he did with Abraham and Sarah and them. Huh? Stop me when I'm lying, y'all. You know what I mean? The whole thing is, what I'm saying is, just live your life day by day and enjoy it. And remember the moments and whatnot, and really just enjoy right now, because it's too much emphasis on, oh man, we just speeding. Yo, as you start getting older in life, man, it seems like, boy, yo, it was just Easter. Huh? Stop me when I'm lying. It was just Easter, B. It's Memorial Day coming up. Huh? It's Memorial Day. Huh? So cherish these days as it go by, and stop just looking at the end goal. Before you know it, it's going to be 10, 20 years down the line, and you ain't going to remember nothing. So guys, that's my video for today, man. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm off this. Salute.